I've had a company recently sent me this. It's lovely. Serotonin Outdoors is the company, and it's a grand little bit of kit. Yeah, it's a little fold down table. It's going to be great for the mountains. Comes in its own wallet. Yeah, you can store other stuff in there. They send a game with it, like a board game, you know, similar to Snakes and Ladders type thing. This is it, 137 grams it is. So it weighs next to nothing, but it's quite nice, you know. It's sometimes, I mean, I'm a bit of a Neanderthal. I like to rough it, but it pops open. You get a notebook in it as well, and a pen, so you can write, you can make your notes, etc. Yeah, they store quite nicely in it, but it's dead easy, dead easy. It's got like magnet, well, it's like not magnets, but it's boom. It might be magnets, but it just locks up dead easy. Pocket mini table, designed by Serotonin, and it's just a really nice little bit of kit. Sometimes it's nice just to have a little bit of table to put your food out the way, off the ground or whatever. It's you know, it does make a bit of a difference, you know, when you're roughing it in mountains and that. I mean, I'm used to roughing it and I'm not bothered, and I always make do. But something like that weighs next to nothing, it's alright. I reckon me lamp's going to go on that today. But no, it's a really good little bit of kit, you know. Not sure how much they are. I got sent it, but it's grand. I like it. I'm smoothing it tonight. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. It's not too cold out there, but we're in the hot tent for a change. I've been looking forward to getting out in hot tent with Billy. So we've got a pile of wood, we've got some scran, you know, got the nice oil lamp, just a nice chilled out, you know what I mean, one of them therapy nights of just chilling, not doing a lot, maybe a bit of carving, just a bit of eating and drinking brews and relaxing round hot stove. Yeah, underneath here. Fantastic. It's been blowing a gale the last 2 weeks. I mean, proper wild. So it's blooming grand to be out when it's still like this, you know. And it's quite still tonight, so it's nice, really. Perfect, really, for Tipi with chimney up and what have you, and you know, nice and cold and still. Yeah, lovely. We love it, don't we, eh? We absolutely love it with a passion. Cup holder now, yeah. Got a lamp up there. What it's all about, eh? Chilling out with Bollydog in here. Whoa, let's have a look at this bacon, it's got to be done. Nice to be in hot tent for a change. It's lovely temperature. I've had to take my hat off and everything. I'm just nice, you know what I mean? I'll be getting my boots off soon. Hey, get my boots off soon and chill out, eh? Won't we, Billy, eh? Well, yeah, spot on. Nice and toasty. Bit of rain outside. Whoa. Beautiful. Yeah, this Pomerley stuff's really good kit. The stoves are fantastic. I mean, this titanium stove that I'm using, it don't weigh anything. You know what I mean? It weighs next to nothing. It don't fall down, that one. It's still a box, but it don't weigh hardly anything. And this Tipi, it weighs a bit, but it's brilliant. It's got all snow skirts and everything. It's a cracking bit of kit. You know, really is a good bit of kit. You know, it's really spacious, especially for just me and Billy. Just me and Billy in it. It's absolutely brilliant. You know, what a good bit of kit. Fantastic for the canoe trips. You know, for those trips where you're wet through, all your kit's all wet through, and you want to get dry for the next day. You know, those multi-days trips, absolutely brilliant for that. You know, and if you're good, you know, and you know what you're doing with, you know, turning all the the vents on and off and what have you, and letting it breathe and dampening it down and what have you, you can make your wood last. You don't have to have it like a roaring inferno with pipe red all the time. You can quite easily just have it ticking over. I mean, that's plenty enough to cook on, but it's banging out some good heat. You know, my hand's starting to cook there, if you will. But it's nice, nice. Yeah, lovely. Let's do it, mate. Get that in. Out this morning though, so bloody hell, so welcome blooming bit of comfort to get this stove sparked up. Yeah, it is, it's fresh, but yeah, lovely. Get first brew on it day. We'll get ourselves a nice warm coffee, a nice big mug of coffee, and then we'll get a few sausages on, eh? I mean, obviously, I didn't keep stoking stove all night, so it was fresh last night. We're all right in here because we had it warmed up and we were nice and warm when we got in with sleeping bags. That makes a massive difference if you get your feet and everything warm, and then you get in there, and then you're insulated, aren't you? As opposed to getting in there cold, and then you struggle to get warm then because the cold's insulated in there with you, so it stays in there with you. But you know. So yeah, got ourselves nice and warm, warmed my feet up in front of the stove, stuck my wool socks on, jumped in there. We were nice and snug for the night. Billy were wrapped up in his wool blanket. But yeah, bloody lovely. But it is fresh this morning, but absolute belting to get this cranked up. Looking good them, aren't they? Hey? What do you reckon, Billy? Eh? They're looking good, them sausages, big lad. Yeah. Yeah, bit for us. So that's not a bad brekkie, is it? Hey? 5 sausages, or 4 sausages, 4.5, 2 eggs, and a bit of bread and butter. Proper butty that, innit, eh? That'll do us. So while I was chilling last night, sat round hot stove cooking and crashed out with Billy, just chilling out, I was thinking of better ways to hang the lamp, the gas lamp. Yeah, I always end up putting it on things, or you know, maybe putting a stake in the ground with a wire piece hanging off it, hanging it off that. But I was thinking, or even I tie a bit of string around the top of my centre pole and hang it off that. Loads of different ways, but I was thinking there's got to be better ways, aren't there? So I'm going to knock up something, yeah, similar to a pot hanger that I can use off that central pole and hang this and see what it's like. Yeah. Bit of an idea I came up with in my head last night, just thinking of different ways, but I suppose there's millions of ways. But yeah, I'm going to see if this works. So dead simple, just like you might knock some pot hangers up. So I've gone for a wire piece on that end, a hook on that end, yep, a little notch. So that's gonna hold, and the weight of it's gonna hold against that central pole. So we'll just put a wire piece on, we'll hook on with top. Yep, and it holds itself there. Extra weight to that, holds itself even better. So now we've got it, so it's nice and locked on there. I can spin that round to wherever I want it. Yep, and I can vary the height as well. Wide piece on the bottom, a hook on the top, and I can just alter that wherever I want it. If I want it turning round that way, I'll turn it round that way. Yep, spin it round, put it over there. But yeah, we can adjust that, can bring that over here. Yep, and then we can move it up and down as we want. Let's say that up. There, it's nice and out of the way. I tell you what, I'm used to being under a tarp, so all space in the world outside, but it's a proper treat, you know, being able to stand up and pack your gear in all this shelter and warmth. Hey, I might get used to this, Anna. Hey, what do you reckon? Bloody hell, eh? Hey up, hey Billy. We're getting used to this hot temp malarkey. Hey, tell you what though, it is nice for a change, you know what I mean? I enjoyed it. It is a tiny little bit of kit, that though. You know what I mean? It's just tiny, and it's, you know, it's alright for what it is. Yeah, what it is, shove that in your pack. Yeah, it's quite handy, little magnet closures. Yeah, like I say, it's got a little notebook in it, but whether you use that or not, but get your little wallet, shove it in there, bang, shove that in your top pocket, in your rucksack or whatever. It's alright, just makes life that little bit fluffier, doesn't it, eh? Like I say, I ain't asked about grovelling about, that's my go-to as a rule. But sometimes, you know, especially in mountains where you've got nothing, you know, and you just got that really lightweight kit and just that tent, and you've got your little tiny awning, you know, and it's nice sometimes just to have a little tiny table just to put your kit on, even if it's just standing your phone on it while you're recharging it and it's off the wet ground and grass, you know, or whatever. But stick your stove on it, stick your plate on it, whatever, butter your bread on it. It's just handy to have them in it. But yeah, good little bit of kit. Serotonin, yeah, they make some nice gear, check them out. Nothing but dry leaves, a circle of dry leaves. Hey up, so from Rick T, Outdoor Adventure, and Bollydog, the main man. Yeah, we had a top night in hot tent then. Thanks for joining us, I hope you enjoyed it. It's only a short film, but just you know, something so simple as this. I mean, what an easy sort of setup, and what a difference it makes in the hot tent to be able to move that lamp around. Yep, I wish I'd done that last night instead of this morning, but I'll be doing it in the future for sure. Didn't take me long at all to make that. Exactly the same principle as a pot hanger over the fire, but it worked great in the tent, and I could swing it round anywhere I wanted, reposition it up and down. So yeah, so have a go at that if you fancy that. If you're an hot tenter, you've got a TP, something tall, where you can manoeuvre it up and down, have a do with it. It worked alright. So anyway, yeah, what a top night, we enjoyed it. We're great to get in hot tent with Billy and just relax, cook a bit of scran, chill out, you know what I mean. Keep nice and warm, snug as a bug in a rug. Yeah, good night. Anyhow, so we'll catch you again real soon. Thanks for joining us. See you in a bit. Ta-da.